Okay. Uh, welcome back to it. More practical examples, but for now, we will stick with this exercise. This is 39 type. Tiling is a way of making levels out of uniformly sized reusable pieces. In this tutorial, we'll be making a 1280 by 960 sized level out of only 160 by 120 sized tile set. Say if you want to make a level like this, we could make one huge level, or we could create a tile set of 12 pieces, okay, like this, and then create a level out of, and then create a level out, and then create a level out of those pieces, allowing us to save memory and save time by reusing pieces. This is why back in the early days of gaming, tiling engines were so popular on low resource systems and are still used in some games. Okay, so it is using F-Stream. I will use STDIO. That's right, F-Read. Okay, in our previous tutorial, we did file reading and writing with STLRWOps. Here, we'll be using F-Stream, which is a part of the standard C++ library. Okay, STL wiki. STL wiki. Hmm. 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 Okay, read write. File mode. Key string representing the mode to be used for file. Okay, so Q. The mode is roughly the same as in call C library fopen, even if STL doesn't happen to use fopen behind the scenes. Okay, so read um, file pointer monster RW close. Okay. So okay, so file must exist. Create an empty file for writing. Reading and appending all writing operation are performed at time. Okay. In order to open a file, add included this additional B character, write B, address B, or be inserted. Okay, got it. So I have done file reading and writing. Right, file reading and writing. I'll quickly take a look at this. Right. So this is the 32-bit G data. Right. Okay. Mm, okay. RW ops and web from file. Just a binary file. But okay. So I can go ahead. Right. So we define the screen width, the level width, uh, the tile constants, and tile get box. Define a class tile, and I think int tile type. Alright. So I can start with here. Hidden voice, network headers, and I am going to readme.md license should be all. Yeah. Then folder assets. Okay, sorry, my bad. Make the assets. Okay, so it don't assets. And I want to make source that is tile.h and source tile.c. Let's open both of them. Yeah. Okay. Fine. H. Define H and so we include SCL2 SCL.h, right? Then I have a bunch of constants. The different tile sprites. Here we're defining some constant. We'll be using scrolling. So we have constants for both the screen and level. Okay, tile constants. We also have constants to define the tile and the tile type. Okay, tile height. Total tiles are 192. Total tile sprites are 12. Okay. So this is all. Hmm. Okay. What are the? Let me see. Front page. API By category, basics, application entry point, initialization, state down, object property, the handling sessions, querying, configuration variables, support, camera support, GPU threads, time, file, IO extraction, platform and CPU, additional functionality, shared objects. Are there any support? Not three, two. Yeah, installation articles, libraries, structures, and units. Okay, S int 32I version vertex. Yeah, what I want, but enums. STL bool, macros. Article installation. Um, what are the different data types and security? STL, it does it only support unconfused still provides platform independent way of getting exact integer types. So why not use stl types and guarantee user portability and platforms? So integer does it only support integer types? Chat GPT or Sora. 'Then what are the available data types? STL2. Send 16 for integer STL pool. Okay, so integer true and integer. Okay, so we will define this style, but before I must define these constants. So const int style width equals 80, tile height 80, then we have total tiles and total tile sprites. 92 total tile sprites. Total tile sprites are 12. Tile constants are different tile sprites. Constant tile red equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay. Green 1, blue 2. Green is 1, blue is 2, center, top, center 3, top 4, center 3, top 4, and top right 5, and right 6, top right 5, top right is 5, and right, right is 6. Then we have bottom right 7 and bottom 8. Bottom right 7 and bottom is 8. Bottom left 9 and left 10. Bottom left 9 and bottom is 10 and top left is 12. But left, huh. Okay, I did something, I missed something here. Bottom is 8, bottom left is 9, bottom is 8, bottom left is 9, then left, then left is 10, and top left is 11. Okay. Then we have a struct with STL rect and a integer for the type. Type the struct tile SEL rect called box and and that defines the that. Okay, then we have a function to create the tile, a function to render the tile, a function to get the type, which I can just query it, and function to it the. So I just need a function to create the tile. And tile type and void tile render. I'm pretty sure I would need the renderer. STL render and the tile creates the tile. This is renders the tile to the screen. This is on for us, and it takes a rect camera as well. Yeah, rect camera. Right. Here is a tile class with a constructor that defines the position and type, a renderer that uses a camera, and some accessories to get the tiles, type, and collision box. In terms of data members, we have a collision box and a type indicator. Normally, it's a good idea to have position and collider separate when doing collision detection, but for the sake of simplicity, we're using the collider to hold position. The dot that will move around the screen. Okay. I think I can get most of this from scrolling. Yeah. Hmm. Or maybe no. Wait. Leave. I think. Hold up. Dot render. Okay. Is dot collision and move the dot and check collision against the tiles. Right. Center the camera over the dot. And shows the dot on the screen. Okay. So here collision box and left. The dot class yet again now with the ability to check for collision against the tires when moving. Okay, so we have load media for the tires, then free media and shuts down. Okay, this tile is a array of type tile pointers, set tiles, tile. Okay, that's clever. That is clever. What was that? Launch window, textures, game, dot. That's all I need. Okay. So all I need, yeah, dot, game, texture, and also I would like to make file. Okay, so we're pretty much done with this. Let me do a thing. So that um, how do I move a directory down? Right, can only be done with name. That's okay. It is. Okay, 12 reflect king debug. We don't need debug.h. Let's get dot here. Section maybe. I don't need to see dot. Uh, window ep. Don't do this. Yes, you're like, get rid of that. So I'm not using mixer. Get rid of that. Window render function. Yeah, window using, okay, I am using PSTLF. This, so Maybe let me check. Using a piece string again. No, not using a piece string again. So again, also remove. Yep, not using it. stdpool.h search GPS math. Yeah, right. Dot particles. Yes, we won't be using particles now. Nope, you don't need that. And texture array data particles. Let's get rid of this function. Yeah, dot texture. That is all. Let me make few changes. We won't need this as is. We don't need this. We don't need this. Okay. Yeah, we don't need this whole function. We definitely need this. Okay. So, duplication velocity. Whatever. All is good. Render, create, move. Right. Okay, game dot h. Right. So the get game dot c. See if I have. Now we don't need this. Uh, then you won't be needing these textures and definitely not be needing this. Then elements. It's okay, that is correct. Dot right. Dot render. Okay, let's there mention to destroy dot underscore destroy. Okay, destroy the dot. Dot underscore destroy dot. I hope dot is a pointer. Yeah, dot is a pointer. Okay, we create a dot and we assign it the texture. Dot texture. That's it. I need to put the dot in here. Dot. Okay, and I should see a dot. See. Okay, undefined reference to SQL main. SQL to mix, yes. I should remove SQL to mix from the make file. Um, Here to make forms. So, oh, I didn't include main. Man, copy the main file. Let's see. R equals clean. Here, you can make. Yeah, good. Let me pause it for a while. Okay, so it works. You have the function of checking collision. Uh, Move. I don't have function to check collision, right? Maybe in game? Yeah? No? Okay, I think since it is const are local to a file, and I would not be able to reference them outside. So let me try and reference it here. Let me just give arbitrary tile size equals. Let me include the tile, or maybe it should be included in dot, right? If at the end um, dot will have, yeah. Okay, so I will include include tile dot h. You need this, yeah. So should not be able to do size equals um, tile width. This should throw an error. Hmm. Yeah, warning. Okay, warning. Int type unused variable. Yeah, structure tile. Multiple definitions of tile top left. Mhm. Yeah, so how do you deal with this? You deal with this by defining all these guys. Okay, first of all, I am just going to here and put these, right? Tile dot h. Then we define all of these as external. That is such that they can be accessed outside the file. Outside the current file they are. So Okay. Alright. Now it should clean use variable. Right. Great. Okay. This works. The screen width and level width. I will also like to define constant level width equals it 12 1280 constant level height equals 60. Right. Okay. So we have this. Then in the move function, I provide the array of tile pointers. The move function will provide the array of tile tile pointers tiles. And in the set, we have a new function called void set camera. Maybe camera for the dot, and we have direct camera. The render function, I've added a camera or render now. So I should add a camera as well. We have these tiles. Velocity. Okay. Then even in the load function, we have the pointer of tiles. Okay. So the pointer of tiles, and in the close function, we also have the pointer of tiles. We have a box collision detector. And I also have a function bool check collision. Say box collision detector TB direct pass by reference. Okay. Then we have check collision box against the set of tiles. Okay. We check collision box against the set of tiles. Okay, so bool touches wall. We have STL rect box and an array of tiles. Finally, we have say additional functions set styles from the tile. Full set tile. No long as it 10, 44 minutes. So, and what is the battery like? 35. Okay, so goal is set times. Okay, our media loading function. Okay, then we initialize this. I think it uses a stdlib ping. So create text by time type, and I should also include debug. Include debug.h. Right. Time equals Alex size of time. Then we check if step is not equal to, say, I don't fail to create the type. Temp sequence x temp equals y temp tile equals tile, right? Type, okay, not time, just type. Then we return this temp, and on error we return null. The tile construction initializes. Okay. Then we, if the tile, tile texture render. Okay, so this tile texture, tile clips. Okay, so tile texture and tile clips. I will need to define those. Type box that moves or touches walls or touches walls. Just simple. So we provide it dot move screen width, and this time we don't want to. Okay, so we have to update it to level width and level height. Yeah, I got a feeling that these functions should be within dot. I'll define them here. Anyways, render action. Okay, so it also need to include texture. And I would have to find the texture, turn textures, and then take it and then just yeah. Okay. So local texture, texture, and then we have a clip as well, I guess. Tile clip. Yeah. Clips. Turn. STL rect. Tile clips. Okay, tile clips is basically area of total tile sprites. Hmm. Do I have to reference these tile clips and texture outside of the file? No, right? I can just define them here. Though I need to reference the style texture, I don't need to reference. Sorry, don't need to reference this outside. Anyway, texture, texture, tile texture, tile clips. This, then I can give it total tile, total tile sprites. It is an array. Okay, let me just try to do that. Right, bring this in. Right, let's get out. Can I do that? Can I do that? Is it okay? Let's see, yeah. Dot inflecting type dot. Okay, let me just out render. That is alright. Dot render dot move in the game. Let's see file. Yeah, I feel like the dot should have its own texture. So texture dot texture. Then I just define dot texture here. Texture dot texture, and I can get rid of it here. Okay, I would need to change dot create. It's okay. Dot move. Ay, mm, tile tiles. Let's just set that. Doesn't have to be anything. And let's say industrial rect camera equals 0,0 comma. What is the screen? 640, 480. Okay, this is my camera. So in the render, we provide the camera second. Behind the lens, second mode. Provide level width, level height, level height, and in addition to that, I also need to provide it the tiles, right? The tiles here. Close with um, the load media tiles. I have to provide the tiles. Then in the close, I also have to provide the tiles. Right. Dot render. I have to give it the camera. Second argument. Uh, and camera. Right. Now this should work, but I forgot to do it. Testing. We close two few arguments. And dot texture. Okay. Load media, window render. Okay, without any problems, let's see. X and Y. Okay, box. My bad. There we go. Okay, let me just fix this and let it compile once. Right. Box dot X, box dot Y, box dot width equals style width, box dot height equals style. The tile clips. Variable modified tile clips is still rect tile clips. Right. Okay. So it says that variable modified. Okay. Well, I feel like I at first go. So we cannot do that. So guess I will just have this. Not but rather just this. I'm declaring a variable. Select type x total as bytes. I don't get you, my man. Not subscribe. What does that mean? Variable modified type with the file scope 86. Let's see. Okay, let me just make yeah, make it again. Okay, variable modified type with file scope. Does not have external variable modified at file scope. I don't get this. What does that mean? That the variable is getting modified. Calculates at file scope. Calculates total run bytes. If I just go say definitive. Hmm. So it is fine. Okay. As long as it's okay. I can make all of these macros. And then I can use sorry, I can use total tile. I think I cannot initialize with a variable. Total price, right? This is what it means. Okay, extension of macro. equal to, sorry. So I have to remove the equals to. Okay, just getting there. Ah, okay. Final try. Total response. Finally, okay, it works. Right, nice.